Did you know that Al Pacino is also my 8th cousin? I have Italian in my blood, man. Why are you laughing like I'm joking? I'm not. The fuck?
Italian?
Yeah. We come from Napoli.
And
my great great grandfather was a glassmaker, motherfucker. Why are you laughing?
Is that where you learned your English? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday, Friday.
Your name was Apollonia.
No, my name was Joseph. Joseph was Di Grassi.
Giuseppe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is Joe J Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
Big shout out to our 72 subscribers. Thank you for your patience. So, good news for our live chat. I think we're going to take it long and slow today. Thanks for the dinner break. Thank you, Zezzy. The name Joe,
Joe makes sense now.
Hell yeah, Void. See, Void is with me. Big shout out to Scott Walker, too. Hope you can join us later. Big shout out to Ichan Hong, Kayla Marie, Jasmine Music, Non-Russian ID, Zach Glada's Movie, Fatal J, None from Indonesia, Maxon.
Scott Walker, what's up?
The King of Elden Ring. Oh, hey, boys, how are you doing this week? Yeah. He had the possum corner behind the... Oh, man. Hope Red is all right. Man, like, dogs in Australia must have a... Like, I don't know whether it's a good time or a tough time. Because in Korea, we have less wildlife than other Western countries. So
or maybe it's because we're in Seoul.
Yeah.
Maybe if we go
that's true.
outside the city, there might be a lot of wildlife.
Yeah, Walker, so our Let's Talk, I think, is going to be... It's going to take at least an hour. Because we're going to take a long time talking about Frankenstein. And then talk also about White Lotus Season 3. And then we're going to do Let's Talk. But anyway, this is going to be our spoilers review of Toro's Frankenstein 2025.
That's right.
The modern day Prometheus, based on the book by Mary Shelley. You know, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is arguably one of the greatest novels of all time. Like, no cap. And I'm a big fan of the novel, so we're going to talk about the movie first, but later we're going to do some comparison with the novel too. Anyway, full spoilers ahead. Here we go. Yo, Won-Jin. Man, I almost cried movie of the year. This is the movie, and I can't help compare it with another long movie recently. What's that one with Leonardo DiCaprio? One battle
after another.
This one, 2 hour flied by. And up to the 2 hour mark, I was going to say this is a masterpiece until the third act. We're going to talk about that later. But overall, I thought this was visually stunning. The actors amazing. and just the filming of it, too. And can't forget, the creature's actor was amazing, too. Just, I mean, Toro gave, like, I think no dialogue acting is the most difficult, right? And, I mean, White Lotus Season 3 did that, too. But here, I thought the creature actor was amazing.
Man, I gotta praise this movie for its entertainment value of all. I mean, yes, you can make artistic, you can make philosophical, you can make movies that are almost like literature, but remember, we're watching a movie, and movies supposed to captivate you and entertain you. And like you said, those 2 hours and 20 minutes, I think, they just flew past. And every moment, I was so awed and inspired and also entertained by this entire movie. So I was so glad that he did Frankenstein, because I think Del Toro's work has always been, quite dark, and it involved a lot of these like fantasy elements, and there are a lot of monsters, and he's always so good at telling these stories. And
Macabre, is it Macabre?
And also his way of telling us the story in using the visual work of art is also amazing. We talked about, what was it? Pacific Rim many times, but we always go back to that battle of defending Hong Kong and how well it was shot and everything. And this is no different. I thought, especially, like the ending scene where there's like the moon and they're standing on ice. Man, that shot was like straight out of a fantasy book or something. That was so beautiful.
The storytelling and narration was such a good add-on. Well, you know what, ZZ? That's directly from the novel. In the novel, it starts with Frankenstein telling his version of the story, and then we go to the creature, and then we go to the end. So, like the voiceover and stuff like that, that's actually directly inspired by the novel. The actor is Jacob Elordi. He was in Euphoria. Hey, okay, I'm gonna talk about that later. But go ahead, Won-Jin. I'm sorry.
And I love how the whole movie started with action. Because I don't think that's in the book.
That's not in the book.
Yeah, it's not in the book. We have these like Danish sailors stuck on ice.
But there is a captain where they tell the story.
Yeah, and then we got this like monster coming from somewhere. And this is like some like X-Men shit. Yo, Frankenstein is like the new Wolverine now.
No, let's be honest. He's not Frankenstein. He's the creature, remember?
Frankenstein's creature, yeah. Frankenstein's monster.
No, but you know what I saw the moment he punched the guy and it flew away? I was like, Superman. and then when he lifted the boat, I was like, yeah, fuck it. And this is what you were talking about, Won-Jin. You know how you said this is cinema? This is entertainment. The moment he lifted the boat, I was like, fuck it. I'm not thinking about the novel. Yeah, okay, Frankenstein can be X-Men. So that was really great. Yeah.
So I love his way of storytelling. I also love how it was divided into these chapters.
Yeah.
So I even like the font that they used on the screen.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm reading like a fairy tale or something. Yeah.
No, so that format is also from the novel. It's kind of like Bram Stoker's Dracula, where it's like a memoir almost, and Frankenstein and the creature takes turn. That was great, but you know what I found stunning? Like back to what you were talking about what cinema can do. The costume design.
Oh yeah.
And the set design. I think this is the best that Toro ever delivered. I don't know if it's modern technology, but except the wolves later on, like it didn't matter to me whether it was practical set or CGI. It was such a great mix of both. And like every time, like you remember when we first go to the tower? The Gothic, but the scale, and even when the characters are not doing something like big action. The screen is always interesting. There's always something going on visually.
Exactly. Even in the background, I love the way the camera's placed. I love how he formats each shot and what kind of elements he includes in the shot. I especially love the on the wall there was like I think a sculpture of Medusa's face or something. And it adds to this, like you said, this Gothic vibe.
Not only Gothic, but the scale too, because the ship scene was what cinema can do. Because cinema can always show you. And one of the things about letting a creative director like Toro take over this is his imagination is so great that remember like my favorite is when the captain, Matt Mikkelsen's brother, brings out I
think it's Lars Mikkelsen.
The 19th century version of a shotgun.
Oh, it wasn't him. It was some other sailor.
No, but
it was the trumpet gun or something.
But he brings out the shot that breaks the ice.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he later takes it over and give it to me, and he does it. I was like, you know what I was secretly hoping for when I saw Frankenstein's creature act like Superman? I was like, then might as well give me a 19th century Gatling gun, like the Wild Wild West. I was hoping, like every rapper's line, go to the trunk. So I was hoping they bring out big guns. I was all totally into it, and. Yeah, Zizzy, I'll make sure to get... Yeah, Void, I hope you watch the movie. I think you'll love it.
And Scott, could you look up how long is a flight from Melbourne, Australia to South Korea or Korea to Melbourne? I think it takes quite a long time. Like 8 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours?
probably 16 hours even.
Oh, really?
It takes really long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because here to Singapore, it takes like 12 hours.
Mm.
And the map is deceptive, Scott Walker. Like, the distance is amazing. So it's going to take a long time.
Oh, it takes approximately 10 and a half hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and acting was great, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oscar Isaac, he always delivers whatever movie he's in.
man, he played such a piece of shit, though.
Yeah, it reminded me of his performance in, what's that movie? The one with Jessica Chastain?
Oh, America. Yeah.
A very violent year.
Yeah.
A very
That was an
violent
amazing
year.
movie.
He is like a piece of shit without him realizing that he's a piece of shit in that movie too.
Well, okay. I wouldn't call him a piece of shit, though. Because remember, he's surrounded by more piece of shits. So by definition, he's a less piece of shit than them.
Okay.
So he's not a piece of shit. Because at least he's trying to pretend he's honest. Because everyone else around him is cheating in that movie. I remember. Oh, but I know what you mean. Here, here's because Frankenstein, the novel's subtitle is A Modern Day Prometheus, and we get that line directly from the movie too, right? And he's someone who's trying to play God. But you know what's the difference between the novel and Toro? Because in the novel, there's none of this Oedipus like father complex shit going on. There's a father complex shit going on between the
monster
creature
and Frankenstein.
Right, but it's not Frankenstein's origin. So here, what was interesting was I think Toro did it intentionally, but it's the passing down of trauma.
Yeah, the Victor Sr., I think. Charles Dance, the Tywin Lannister actor, plays the father.
And he's named Leopold in the movie, right? So I thought that was he was intentionally named that way after the Congo, the
Belgian king.
Yeah, because he's a total piece of shit. And because you know how like you become the thing you hate, he becomes something like his father, where I hate to use this term, but narcissistic, self-centered, maybe a little bit even delusional, but brilliant. And
he also loses his mother, so mother's out of the picture.
And so he played this really dark character, and I especially love the father and mother actors, though, because I feel like Elizabeth, she's shorthanded. I think she's the least written character.
Yeah, I think you said it in private. I think she died too quickly.
Yeah.
I think she deserved more screen time.
Well, because if you read the novel, one thing, and if you watch other Frankenstein movies, remember the bride of the creature is very important, or more popularly known as Bride of Frankenstein. But that didn't happen, and I felt like her, because in the novel, like, spoilers, okay? Like, one of the most famous lines from the novel is the creature telling Frankenstein, "I'll see you at your wedding night," which is a fucking scary threat, and he delivers on that threat. And in the novel, like, Frankenstein actually has a lover, and the lover gets killed. Here, Toro changes that. She was supposed to be remade into a monster as well. Remember? Well, here there's no hint of that here, right? But in the novel there is. Is it similar to the original Frankenstein movie? Is it very similar to the remake from the? It's very different from them. I think it's more close to the De Niro one, to be maybe Walker. It's very faithful to the spirit of the novel. Zezzy, I must say it was so difficult to watch it when he was acting like that towards the creature. Yeah, like that cruelty. That's also not in the novel. In the novel, the moment the creature wakes up, Frankenstein freaks out and runs. What the fuck? So that abuse stuff, that's Toro's invention to highlight, like, remember the psychological abuse he suffered from his father.
I think it's resonating from his father.
Yeah.
I think the reason why he starts to turn gradually cruel towards the creature is because he can't control the creature. And I think it's the same frustration that his father had towards his son. Because remember, they have this obsession over control.
That's a very good point. And another fundamental theme is, of course, the horror of parenthood. One of the things that because for you guys who are interested in background, Mary Shelley was like 18 or 19 when she wrote Frankenstein. And I think she had like a miscarriage. I could be wrong here. So you got to remember the author is a woman. And one of the themes of the movie and the novel is how difficult it is to raise a child. Because like you remember even Frankenstein's father, he shows favoritism, right? Because I think
the younger son gets more attention and love.
But remember the younger son's line before he dies? I was scared of you.
You're the monster.
Yeah. And
William. Yeah, William was his name.
When William said it. I think a first child is always scary to the parent. And Leopold, maybe the movie doesn't show it, but I just interpret it as he just hit his like a child can be horrifying. And like when you're scared of something, what do? You either run away or attack it, right? And I felt like, to add on to your control element, I think, Victor was just like he knew he wanted to revive life, but he didn't understand like what to do next.
And I guess it was also briefly mentioned in the monologue that he has in the movie. It's like, after creation, then what?
Yeah. Because the creature is not perfect by its concept of perfection. One of the few great novelists that was women back when nobody believed that women could be brilliant. No, but Mary Shelley had a benefit of having two brilliant parents, though. So, guys, for people who are about to get married or have marriage, environment is very important, guys. Of course, we have Pringles in Korea, Scott. Yeah. So, like but it's also, and another thing is, oh shit, I lost my train of thought.
But in the meantime, I gotta also praise, it's like how Del Toro made us feel so sympathetic towards the creature. And I also thought the design of the creature was sort of unique, because there have been a lot of Frankenstein movies since like the 1930s and stuff, and every time in the movie, I think you said it to me in private as well, in the book it's depicted as like a creature that's completely hideous.
Yeah.
But in this movie, the creature reminded me a lot of the engineers from Alien Covenant and Alien Prometheus. Prometheus, yeah.
Like the first man.
Yeah. So yes, it is kind of like like stitched up from different parts of the human body, but you can see that they're all in some unison. So they don't look like they're all awkwardly placed together. They just look like scars. And it's not that bad to look at, honestly. And I love the screen gives us some time showing us like what like empathetic being that this creature can be, especially with the interaction with the deer. That was one of my favorite scenes. They have the berries together.
Yo, Won-Jin, now that you said that, Zezzy, you're gonna love this. In the novel, the creature is vegetarian. It does not kill like other animals. Like it's a conscious vegetarian because it understands.
Yeah, so you're my buddies. I also love how when he was hiding all those like mice, the rats, they would all like chill with him together.
Yeah.
But then he kills those wolves. Those wolves get no love.
Yo, can I be honest? When the wolves came, I laughed a lot in the middle, like by myself, because is this Beauty and the Beast?
Exactly. Because he also fights off those wolves, right?
Yeah. So I was like, this is going on the Beauty and Beast angle, not the Frankenstein novel I read. I'm gonna marry you with Superman. Yay, good for you, Zezzy. If this is still about the original classic horror universe, have you guys ever read the Dracula novel or the Wolfman novel? I read the Dracula novel, Bram Stoker's, but not the Wolfman novel. What would happen to Frankenstein if he got bitten by a werewolf? Would he become a werewolf? I don't think he would become a werewolf.
And I don't think he needs to be a werewolf because he's so powerful in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were all friends. That was so cute. Yeah, that was so cute.
No, but the blind man scene is also directly from the novel. Like, cause one thing that now that you mention him as like Prometheus like engineer, one thing that did bother me was him being handsome as fuck. Like, not because like nothing
his jawline,
like
and
nothing against
yo.
the actor, okay? Just like one of the like we talked about this privately, me and I, Won-Jin, but one of the themes of the novel is the inner beauty. So one reason why Frankenstein's story is tragic is because he is actually incredibly intelligent, incredibly articulate, poetic, a genuine kind soul, but he looks hideous. And that turns him dark.
Yeah, because I think he eventually grows that rage and anger towards humanity because of the way he's treated by those around him.
No, but the blind man in the novel too, like, is the only one who treats him, and
because he's blind.
No, but it's a metaphor, Won-Jin. How people cannot see; they only judge a book by its cover. If you actually spend time to talk with this creature, you realize that he's incredibly intelligent. And I was like the
that's why in the beginning he only says Victor, but towards the end he speaks like Hannibal Lecter. you can tell this guy's super intelligent.
Yeah. What does new Frankenstein movie be made? The Wolfman movies. How high are the chances now? Well, Walker, like, one thing I will distinguish between Frankenstein and Dracula is there has been very faithful adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula in the screen. But the problem with Frankenstein is, I think the black and white movie with the nail popping out, the Frankenstein creature image, there's a dissonance between the cinema Frankenstein and the literature Frankenstein, which Dracula doesn't have. So I think this one is actually a more upgrade. Void appear. I heard he can also regenerate. Yeah, he's immortal.
Void, he's basically Wolverine on steroids.
Yeah.
He can just regenerate.
That's also not on the novel.
He takes a stick of dynamite in the hopes that maybe he could die, and then he blows himself.
Yeah.
It's just like that scene where, Wolverine survives a nuclear blast.
Yeah.
He's so awesome.
No, but so that's actually Toro. And I thought that was brilliant reinterpretation because it's ironic because Victor Victor avoided, like, actually achieved his goal. He said he wanted to cheat death, right? He literally made a being that cannot die.
Basically immortal.
Yeah. So I thought that was actually very good, and I was maybe hoping like the movie can dwell on that more, but I mean it was already super long, so I guess there was no space. Joe, you have very unusual taste in men if you think he looked handsome. He looked handsome. Like, stop lying. He looked really gorgeous. Yes, for like in an instant he can't die either. Yeah, so the elephant man element is missing. Yeah. Because I think he's good. What's up?
Even when he wasn't showing his face in the beginning with the hood and everything, you know that this guy's like charismatic as fuck when he showed up. This is not like a hideous monster.
Oh, and the actor name is Jacob. His acting when he his post birth like 20 minutes was like amazing acting. Victor, and just this childlike. He played childlike innocence and total like revenge quest, like murderer. He basically played that transformation incredibly well, and I can't praise that enough. Like, I think he stole the show. From I mean, Oscar Isaac is a great actor, but the creature I felt was just amazing.
And another thing I have to praise about the movie is the surprisingly detailed gore. that Del Toro is so good at. You know, when Victor Frankenstein was experimenting, you know, there was like corpses and like moving, and the way they're like dissected and everything. It's just so disturbing, so detailed,
yet fascinating.
Yeah, yet fascinating.
It reminded me a lot of Hellboy.
It reminded me also a lot of that show I didn't finish watching, the Cabinet of Mysteries or something. Yeah, that shit. Yo, that first episode with the body without a torso. It reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome. What are the chances of another Dracula movie now, another movie now? Because I mean, Dracula and Wolfman movie will, I think, always be remade. But
it kind of, the success kind of depends on who makes it. So if we have a director like Del Toro making those movies, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, definitely. So like the spirit of the novel is there, because I think Void, you're gonna like this. It's also about God's abandonment of humanity. You know, because Victor plays God, right? But he abandons his creature, and that's a parallel to, you know, I mean, this is the first version of this novel, I think, was written in 1818. So this is already predicting modernity, in that so you have the mad scientist archetype, you have the loss of Christianity archetype, you have the parent and father element. So back to Toro's movie, this is a very three-dimensional movie, because even I feel like the one big difference that Toro did so well is because he made Victor like such a piece of shit, like his forgiveness, and like, remember, this actually has a very bittersweet ending. They actually make up.
That's right. And I thought that was really clever when they said that now we're both human.
You know, can I make you a little bit depressed, Won-Jin? That's actually not in the novel. The novel is depressing as fuck, because the creature arrives after Frankenstein dies, and you know what the creature says? I'm gonna go to the North Pole and burn myself, and then he leaves. So because this is very different from, you know how the creatures go into sunlight. Oh yes, you know what? I made peace with my dad, and bird chirping.
I guess it was like in parallel to the moment he like immediately after he was born, he was taken by the window and he first meets sunlight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like that moment. And I thought those were some very clever scenes. And also like the moment when he tries to escape the tower and then he jumps in the water, it also gave me the feeling that it's kind of like going through baptism.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the creature's getting baptized after being born, finally.
Out of the come out of the river. And another thing is, back to your story of baptism, and then the creature's tale is important because it's basically a Bildungsroman. Because I mean, he has a structure of a monster, quote unquote, but you're seeing someone grow and learn the world, because the world he sees is harsh
and very antagonistic towards him.
But you could argue people are antagonists to each other, and he grows, and then he does. The creature is more like Victor than he thinks he is, because just like Victor, who blamed his father for everything, when he suffers from the world, he blames his father. Remember, it's this like teenager's rage. A brilliant teenager who happens to be fucking X-Men is coming after you. So it's the cycle repeating itself. But what Toro did so well is he ends the cycle of that parental to child trauma. And that's why this movie is actually, except of course, okay, I can't forget to mention the poor woman dying. Like, because she really... Can I make you a little bit depressed, Won-Jin? In the novel, she gets straight up murdered by the creature.
The creature murders her.
Yeah.
And it's not William marrying
it's not
the woman. I mean, Elizabeth.
No, because I don't remember. There are actually more characters in the novel, and the creature does more evil shit that I can't remember. before, because I'll see you at your wedding night.
He basically kills everybody around Frankenstein.
Yeah. Even the brother, you know how in the movie, the it seems like it's an accident.
It seems like he was inadvertently killed. No. It's just like casualty.
Yeah, and the novel is straight up murder. it's a straight. In the Let's Talk station, check out the new trailer for Silent Night, Deadly Night. Okay, we will later.
Yeah, we got 2 months till Christmas now.
Oh, is it?
Today's the 25th.
No, but Halloween is next week.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, is that why the Frankenstein movie dropped?
Probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, so back to the woman character. I feel she was a little bit short-handed. I feel like it could have benefited for like 5 more minutes. Because did you find her love? I mean, the movie never says love, but I feel like she loved the creature.
It's like Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Exactly. I thought that was a little too rushed. That was very quick. And when she died, I wasn't really that sad. I just felt like the wedding scene and all that. The wedding scene was beautiful and all that, but it happened too quickly. And you know, crazy thing is, I was hoping a longer dream sequence around the 1 hour 40 mark. I actually wanted the blood angel to talk to Victor. You know, when it takes off the mask.
Yeah, and we reveal it's like a scorpion moment from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
the skeleton.
Yeah, it's a mirror image of Victor. But I was hoping, this being a Toro movie, and we seen him in Hellboy, I was hoping like the skull would actually talk to Victor, like for the first time. Something like, "Do" in Latin, "you." Do, and then, you know, get this more like biblical, like like Christian, like thing going on. Like I wanted more of that, because that imagery was beautiful.
Yeah,
like everything burning around. Because one of the theme of this is Paradise Lost, and the blood angel is, I think, supposed to represent Satan in a lot of ways, because Satan is, you know, going against God.
Yeah.
But he's also very charismatic, like Victor. And
it's funny that the creature also gets to pick up that book and read it with the blind man. Yeah,
because the creature is inadvertently becoming what, like, you know, because remember, he's a vegetarian, he's nice to creatures, but once you start becoming a murderer, you know, you're crossing a line. Even in the novel, the Victor is not a murderer. I mean, he's responsible for that happening, but he's not a direct murderer. And you see that, you know, what does hell represent? If I can't have it, you can't have it too. If I'm gonna suffer, you're gonna suffer too. And that's what the creature does.
Yeah. Her behavior was like she knew him from another life.
That's actually, Zezzy, that's actually a very good take. I didn't think of it that way, but if you look at it that way, that kind of makes sense. That like soulmate thing.
Oh, and Christoph Waltz's character, the rich dude.
I don't think he's in the
novel. Was he in the
No,
novel?
I don't think so. Because I don't remember a syphilis infested dude getting jumped out of the tower. Yeah, that's not in the novel. It's been a while, but I have like 3 copies of it, because there are like 2 versions of it. There's the 1818 manuscript.
I had like a Korean translated version somewhere, but I don't remember like much from the book.
Yeah. So there's a 1818 version of it, and there's like a 1836 version of it. Oh, another theme that I was hoping the movie actually elaborate on was the fact that Frankenstein's creature is made from dead soldiers. Because that's not from the novel. That's totally Toro too. Because I don't remember the war from the name of the movie, but and it's in the 1950s, right? That's also Toro. But that was interesting, because one of my favorite lines from the movie is, "When I close my eyes, I have like different dreams."
Oh yeah, that's right. So, like shouting.
So you are sort of a legacy of their pain. So, you know, you're multiple people in a way. That makes you sort of every man. So like the Frankenstein creature becomes this you know how some monsters are always near war zones. You know how like in samurai tales, there's always a ghost nearby that gets birthed because like they're full of hate. So
and holding a grudge.
Yeah, exactly, like a revenge towards that. So I was hoping that element would pop up again later, like because because the creature is a he represents the suffering of those soldiers. I don't remember I can't remember the war's name in the movie, but I
guess maybe it's like Napoleonic Wars or something. Because
Could
if
be.
you consider the time,
it's
it makes
1850.
sense. Yeah.
I remember the timeline they said because that's not from the novel. Because remember, the novel was written. The first draft was written in 1818. So there was.
That's like 6 years after Napoleon's defeat in Russia.
Oh, is it?
Because that's 1812.
Yeah. Okay. Because.
But I think that's a great point because I also remember Elizabeth talking about like how people who start wars are never in the field, never in battle. They're all like living it up.
No,
all these poor boys get sent to the battlefield.
No, but she doesn't get to say that because her uncle is profiting out of war, and
Started selling ammunition.
Yeah, that funded the creature. So I thought that was gonna. I mean, it was already brilliant because I felt like maybe they totally intentionally put it out there. And
maybe it's intentional.
Yeah, just see how this is made, but that syphilis infested dude. You know why I keep saying that? I don't remember his fucking name because he was not in the novel. I don't.
Had Harland or something. Yeah.
Handio or something.
Harland.
Harland. Says she's misplaced from another time, from another place, and has nothing to do in the novel. And the creatures, no, she's not in the novel. She's like, I think she's a mix of different characters. That's the correct way. And the creature is more than human because it somehow has an intelligence of what pain is, and that is being shown every time when the creature is attacked by humans in the beginning. And each time he gets attacked, he tries to run away. But the wolves attack, he doesn't run away. He knows exactly that it is time to protect. Well, because he learned, he attacks the wolves because he learned to love. Because remember, the key word there is friend. The blind man says, "You're my friend." And
also after observing these wolves attack on the sheep, he kind of understands the so-called circle of life.
Yeah.
If I borrow the words from the Lion King.
You know, so that reminded me a lot of Won-Jin when we were young. When you're 7 years old, you have your first friend, right? You go to the kindergarten and you make a friend for the first time. So the creature is living. So it's a speed up growing process. So he grew. He started as a child but became an adult in a very short time. That's what's happening here. So he's learning for the first time what a family is because he's peaking. He's also learning for the first time what a friend is. He's learning for the first time what love is because he never got it from Victor. So now that he understands that, he's like, "Fuck my dad! Where the fuck is my dad?"
And then he finds that address.
Yeah.
And then he checks it out.
Yeah. I'm going to fuck him up. and listen, I don't care how many poor sailors I fucking shit on the way there. Another theme of the movie is whether ambition is worth it to sacrifice love and family. Because remember, the North Pole expedition turns back.
That's right.
After learning their lesson.
They return.
So this was actually very humanism thing from Toro here. That was interesting.
And absolutely entertaining. This movie is a banger because number one, it's entertaining. It's entertaining. We can disregard everything that we just said. Just the fact that this is an entertaining movie is already a feat.
Well, don't forget to mention the spectacle.
Oh, that's right.
The spectacle.
And the music. The music was awesome. You know, this like classical music thing. Even towards the end, oh man, I want to listen to the score again. It was amazing.
Yeah. That's good. Anyway, favorite character, favorite scene?
I think my favorite scene is when the creature sneaks into the family's house and he learns while like hanging out with the mice and the rats and stuff. That was really cute.
So that whole like his progress there is one of your favorite scenes. What about your favorite character?
My favorite character would be the creature. And then if I have to pick a second favorite, it's gonna be the Blind Man. I like the Blind Man.
You know, he played a piece of shit in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. What about your least favorite character?
My least favorite character would be, I don't know. There wasn't exactly anybody that I really, really like disliked, but maybe, I don't know. Nobody really. Maybe Oscar. I mean Frankenstein, but I mean.
Did you find him sympathetic?
Yeah, I did. And if he hadn't had his leg blown off, I would hate him a little more. But because he had to go through that, because remember, he runs back to the tower after hearing the creature scream Victor. He was going back in there because that shows that he still has
parental feelings.
Yeah, that instinct as a parent. But yeah, there's that explosion, and then his leg gets horribly blown off. So I do find him a sympathetic character.
Yeah, but he also shot the woman because he was jealous.
I don't think he meant to shoot her.
Yeah, but he didn't mean to, but he sure was jealous, and he was trying to shoot his son. It's like father and son arguing over a woman.
So if I have to choose a least favorite, it would be him.
Victor Frankenstein?
Yeah.
What
about you?
My least favorite is syphilis, of course. What
Oh,
are you talking
okay.
about? No, listen, Victor's a piece.
The Nazi Hans Landa in a different time.
Yeah, Victor's a piece of shit, but you know, because it gives a whole like sinister, like different meaning behind his motivation. You know, he presents himself as like a backer of innovation,
expedition,
and philosophy.
Expansion of human knowledge.
Yeah, but like his struggle with Victor Frankenstein. Oh, another reason why, back to your point, back to Victor Frankenstein. You know why I don't like him? He lies so many times. Remember, he lies to his brother and fiance that the creature killed your uncle.
And then the creature killed Elizabeth.
Yeah, and he keeps lying. And I think Toro was like, oh shit, I wrote him to be too much of a piece of shit. I need to change the ending so that, like, cause
it's given some chance to redeem himself.
Yeah, because in the novel, like, he's not an outright liar like that. He withholds information in the novel, and that causes a lot of misery. But like, it doesn't like come off as the way it does in the movie because. Oscar Isaac looks at you in the eye.
Manipulating people.
No, like, looks you in the eye and straight up does the good fella line. You know? My favorite character is the creature. My least favorite is Victor Frankenstein. I hate him because he behaves so rude and abusive with his creature. Yeah, but that's parentage for you. You know? You remember how, like, you know how there are, like, documented cases of, like, when women have birth, they don't want to see their child. You know, it's that horror of having a child, and Frankenstein represents a lot of that. And
yeah,
my least favorite character is syphilis, and my favorite character, I was hoping Willem gets more lines too. I feel like maybe this was edited, and this was 3 hour 30 line because one of the themes of the novel is Willem's innocence. Willem is very different from Victor, even in the novel. That's why when he dies, it's very tragic because he's like totally blameless. But here, when Victor, like Willem died, I didn't give a fuck. Like I barely knew you. You know, because so like one of the points of the novel is every time someone dies near Frankenstein, it just becomes darker and darker. And yeah, Zezzy, that's postpartum depression. Okay, thank you for telling us. That's right. My favorite scene is the birth of the creature. You know,
that was also so well done because I didn't see the full movie, but we do get like these bites of scenes of Frankenstein's creature being born in old movies and stuff, like the lightning and then the maniacal laugh and stuff. But this was done like so amazing. Yeah. The lightning and
the Die Hard 3 batteries being near it, and just the set design and the antenna being misaligned yet working. And another favorite scene of mine is when the creature stumbles into Victor's bed. Like just that whole 20-minute of the initial interaction. And I gotta praise Oscar Isaac's acting too, is because for that acting period, you see not only the creature's frustration, but Victor's. Because I thought Oscar Isaac did such a great job of conveying somebody who doesn't know what he wants, what he's doing. He's confused. So basically, he panics. You know, you're like, decision to blow up the tower is actually, you can't call that rational. You know, like you can just wait till the creature sleeps and then cut off his head or something. Like, why do you need to blow up the entire fucking tower? And I mean, it's cinematic, but you know, so like I thought Oscar Isaac did a great job of this frustration of, like, imagine yourself, Won-Jin, a dad that you just found out that you had a kid that you didn't know about. Wouldn't you panic too? Like, I would lose my shit, like for at least a month. So I thought that was like, that was the part that made me sympathetic towards him until the lying and the bullshitting. And, you know, because, and one of the funny thing about this movie is the North Pole chasing is totally the movie. Like, Victor does exactly what his father does, where, I mean, you are the one who's responsible for the death, man. So you blame it on the creature and start this chase. And, like, relieve your frustration on... And it's also about... The reason why that's sort of darkly comical is, you know you can't kill him. So why are you shooting at him? Like, you... Like... Let me give you an extreme example. Okay? Once you have a child, even if the child dies, that memory is always going to be there, right? It's like you're fighting against, like, ghost. You can't win against having a child. Am I rambling too much?
No, you make your point.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like you said, it's like a mirror image to his father.
So,
and yeah.
I want to say this, Won-Jin. So you saying this is a superior entertainment and spectacle is good, but you know why this movie is a masterpiece? It's also a think piece.
Exactly.
And it
and
combines...
those two combine.
Yeah.
And they retain both of those qualities.
Yeah, seamlessly. Okay, I've been rambling too much. Let's give a number grade now.
Oh, and before we finish,
Yeah.
I gotta also praise like the use of visuals in this movie as well. You know, if you see the use of colors, it was so, like, again, fantasy-like. And I love how he constantly uses the color, you know, the crimson, the scarlet red in all these, like, different places. In Victor's tie, his gloves,
It starts with his
mother's dress, and I think she's supposed to die from Scarlet Fever in the book.
Yeah.
So, I love like his
Oh,
use
I didn't
of
remember
color.
that.
Yeah, I love the use of his colors. Hongyok, is that Scarlet Fever?
I think you're right. I actually don't remember that, but
Okay.
that's probably true. Because
I think so.
Well, because in the novel, like, he recalls his, like, early life just like in the movie, but I don't actually remember the Scarlet Fever part. But
It was so artistic.
oh,
Yeah.
so Won-Jin, does the color red disappear as the movie goes on?
I was observing it,
Yeah.
and I couldn't really find the pattern. But towards the end, he doesn't wear anything that has the scarlet color. But in the beginning of the movie, he has the tie, he has the gloves, and when he's at the ball, his entire suit is scarlet red.
But I think the last time we see red is the wedding dress.
Mm.
being-
Oh, yeah,
being bloody.
after
and then
being
after
bloody.
that, I don't think we see red. So I think back to your point, which is very interesting. I didn't think of that. Maybe that's when that love and fire dies. Zezzy, it changes. Hold on. No, but I didn't remember that. But
Oh yeah, and Elizabeth also has the necklace that is like scarlet red.
no, and in the novel, Victor is more of a, in modern parlance, a bitch. In that he says, "Oh my God!" He keeps doing this emotional outburst. Because I'm sorry, was that inappropriate? Like, kind of a bitch because every time he talks, he's like, "Oh, the horror of it all." He does that 19th century thing a lot. Because Victor he's sort of this like masculine character in a way, very outdated masculine. Because in the novel, he's not like that. He's a total bitch. And like, let me tell you, let me make you more funny. Like even the creature is a bitch. He's like, oh my hell of life. Like he because ever since he learned to read, he waxes poetically about his suffering. So the one of the, I don't know, I saw it as a comedy of the novel is they both are like bitch ass complaining. No, so like that's not in the movie at all.
Modern day bitch asses.
No, because in the like even in the movie, like even in the novel, like, I think this has to do with the medium. Because in the movie they can show, right? In the movie the creature shows his pain through acting. But in the novel, he keeps saying, "Oh, the suffering you have caused me," and then that's why when he flips into murder mode, that's why it's horrifying. His language starts to sound like Satan. He's like, "I'll make you suffer like the way I suffered." And Frank is like, "Oh, I'm so no!" And he does like, "Oh, the horror of it all!" Like so, because I'm warning you, if you ever find your Korean copy, you're gonna be surprised how much of a bitch ass he is. Like shit, like stop. Like he keeps waxing poetically about his suffering.
He's wearing yellow gloves before he creates the creature.
Okay.
After the creature's creation, his gloves turn permanently red.
Okay. All right. I think it's time. Hey, guys, I apologize if I was rambling on. I had such a great time watching this movie.
Me too.
So I'm sorry if it took a little long. Let's give a number grade, man.
I would totally give this movie a 10.
Oh, masterpiece.
Yeah, this gets a 10.
Unambiguous 10.
Unambiguous 10. This is a 10.
No flaws?
Even, I thought, like you said, maybe I would still give it a 10 if it were like tiny bit longer.
Yeah.
But 2 hours, 20 minutes, not a single minute was
2 hours
wasted.
30.
Oh, 2 hours, 30 minutes? Okay.
Oh, but if you include the credit, I think it's 2 hours 25.
So I guess he basically maximized like every second of this movie.
All right.
It was so entertaining, yet, like you said, it has the entertainment value and what
that
was the
you
other
love.
one? Yeah.
Especially. Very important. But also the think. It's a think piece.
Yeah.
It makes you think about a lot of things.
10 plus. ZZ gives it a 10 plus. I give it a 10. Like full
this was
10.
a piece of art. There was a flaw, if you ask me, but it's too small to count. So I'm about to give my grade. I'm going to give it a 9. 5 or 0. 5 or 0. I'm being peer pressured because I was gonna give it a 9. Oh, okay. Oh, but we're gonna even out, so I'm gonna give it a 9. The reason, hear me out. I told this to Won-Jin already, but I felt like 2 hours mark it was a masterpiece until the third act. I feel like the third act should have been 10 minutes longer. Like, especially through that wedding to back to the North Pole transition, I felt like it did seem really fast to me. And this is coming from somebody, I didn't mind the pacing of Victor's tale and the creature's tale. They intentionally put that like heading, right?
Yeah.
So I felt, Joe, don't be a poor ass. So I felt like the third act was a little bit, just a tiny bit, like rushed and forced. How about that? Shove one more point. No, because we're going to even out.
And after the creature's story was over, remember how the ship captain becomes so sympathetic towards him?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how the audience, as an audience, felt.
No, another reason why I can't give it a 10 is the Elephant Man theme is missing.
Oh. The creature's too awesome.
Yes!
It has to be more hideous.
Listen, okay, if you want to talk about that, guys, I'm sorry, but if I'm fucking Superman and regenerating and look like that with scars, and like this woman that I met for the first time want to bang me,
it needs to change. Frankenstein. Oh, Frankenstein's creature, a modern day Genghis Khan.
It
needs to conquer the world now.
Not just that, but Frankenstein turning into Homelander. like what? Like, listen, the moment he threw somebody like 500 meters away,
like a rag doll.
yeah, I would be like, I'm awesome. Why is he fixated on Victor? Like, why isn't he like going to the Mongol plains and collecting these warriors? Like, he's literally like an army. Like, so, I mean, guys, I'm sorry, I said it as kind of a joke.
We need to make it a spin-off.
Yeah,
it's like 120 years later. he's like commanding an army.
Yeah, king creature. Like, oh, but he would be called Frankenstein because he made up with his father.
Oh, that's
so
right.
that's actually beautiful. Okay, so that's why. And the Elephant Man theme is missing, and that was such a huge theme for me. Reading the novel because, wow, never. I said I'm repeating myself, but never judge a book by its cover because he's so beautiful inside, and by being Superman outside, he kind of ruined that. I was like, conquer the world, motherfucker! What? Like he should have jumped on the ship, break the captain's neck, and threw it and say, "I'm the captain now."
We go where I want to go.
Yeah, we go back, conquer Denmark. Yeah. 10 as in it's a great movie, or 10 as it's award winning? Oh, that's a good question, Void. This is gonna definitely be nominated. I don't know about winning.
Yeah.
Definitely nominated.
Yeah, award material.
Yeah. I think this is definitely gonna get all the special effects nominee, but I do wonder though if it's gonna get Best Picture. Do you think it deserves a nomination?
It was so artistic. I think it does deserve a nomination because I remember movies less than this got nominated throughout history.
Zezzy, that is what I said. The scars were the scars are too fine and airbrush, and it's not compatible with that era. He should have a deeper scars. It was too clean. Yeah. I mean, it didn't feel like he came from different body parts.
Like I told you, when he showed up with the rag, like the hood and everything, he was so charismatic. I thought that was like Megatron in Transformers too.
Listen, so
when he's wandering in the desert.
So, hey guys, if you have a chance, we can always talk about this again. But for now, our initial score will be Jojin Movie So Awesome gives Frankenstein 2025 a 9.5.
Very highly praised. We definitely recommend
watch it in the theater.
Yeah, to watch this in the theater. It's gonna be worth it. This is definitely one of those movies that will not make you regret spending that time and money.
Movie of the year, I would say almost now. Movie of the year. I haven't been this fixated on this seat for such a long time. It was cinema. And like Won-Jin, you mentioned, the spectacle, the visuals, so great. I'm so glad you guys are not women. You'll be attracted to all kinds of dangerous freaks. No, but Won-Jin started it. I'm just saying, why is he worried about Victor? Hey, I would kidnap Victor and say, make more of my army now. And just rule the world. But anyway, Jojin Movie Awesome gives Frankenstein 2025 a 9.5. We're going to take a short break and come back to talk about White Lotus Season 3. This has been Jojin Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you guys in a bit.
We'll be right back.
Bye. Martin Scorsese is also my 13th cousin. We come from the same village in Sicily. There's this Korean town that no one ever told you about. Like the Joseon dynasty secretly sent a ship to the Mediterranean to spy on Western Europe.
No, it must have been a vessel full of criminals that they could no longer hold.
Yeah, like Australia, motherfucker. Sorry, Scott.
Monday.